Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Neji, and today we have a new video for you guys. I really wanted to cover the 2.3 patch notes that they're releasing for Fortnite. The game has been down for 8.5 hours. I have nothing to do. I really want to get on and start murking people, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it's actually fortunate because now we get the time out of the day to make this video for you guys, covering the patch notes, reviewing them, giving you guys my opinions on them. So we're gonna get started with this. The first item, this is a big item. We have the CHUG jug. Okay, this is a new item. Look at what it looks like. It's going to be a legendary or a yellow item. So basically what it does, it replenishes your health and shields to max in 15 seconds. So you're telling me I have 1 HP, give me 15 seconds of me using this item and I have max health and shields? Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking OP. If you thought it was hard to fucking gun someone down and eliminate them completely, because you can obviously hit shots from far away, but to completely eliminate them and then in 15 seconds they use this and get full health and shields, oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. But when it finally comes in to our hands, is going to be a big advantage, and I'm so excited to use this for battle royale. But basically they're going to be adding some mini bosses, you know, some holiday event mini bosses or something like that. I'm not really too informed on all this. I'm going to leave this page on the description down below if you want to go ahead and read more about it. But we're gonna keep going because we are basically just about the battle royale life. So the next thing that they added that I was very excited about is the auto run. I've been wanting this forever. I did not really understand why they didn't have it in the beginning to begin with, but they did put it for PCs and consoles. You just gotta double click on the left stick and you'll be auto running. You know, everything's good. Now for the next item, I was pretty sure that they had this already because one of my friends told me they disabled it and that they wanted to enable it again. Honestly, I don't think it's a good idea to disable aim assist, but if you really think that you can handle not having it on and still be good with it, then go ahead, by all means, you know, disable it. They added that on the consoles. Now the next thing is that they remapped the weapon binds and the AZRT keyboard on the top row keys. I personally like using the numbers because I have the Razor Naga and I'm able to switch weapons very quickly just from clicking the side of my mouse, which is very easy for me to do. So I would not actually like this. I hope they don't change this for everybody and they ask you to change it or not, but well, whatever, we'll find out. And if anything, I'll just make the adjustment in the settings. It's not a big deal. You know, they're talking about the CHUG jug. Of course, it's a legendary item that can only be found in chests and supply drops, so that's where you'll be able to find those. Now as far as the bug fixes, you guys can go ahead, pause the video or click on the link and read this to yourselves. I'm only going to take the time out to read a couple of these, the ones that I think are important and the ones that I think I should speak on. Alright, so the first bug fix, it says wooden power poles no longer block building. I feel like so many times when you're building, these wooden poles block everything. So if they're gonna completely remove that bug, which I didn't think it was a bug, I thought that they were supposed to have that there, but apparently they're gonna be fixing that. So that's a plus. So apparently spike traps found in the supply drops were not stacking with the other spike traps. I was not aware of this, but you know, that's very unfortunate. I'm glad that they fixed this. They had fixed an issue which allowed players to hide inside of supply drops if the supply drop landed on a crouch player. I did not know that this existed, but that's fucking insane and OP and unfair. I'm so glad that they fixed that because somebody's not allowed to fucking hide inside a supply drop and kill you as you're walking up to it. Like, come on, that should not be in the game, and I'm glad that they fixed that. The next thing, they also fixed an issue which allowed players to pass through walls as they edited them. I did not know that this existed as well, but that's also a good thing that they fixed. You know, they fixed the issue which caused dropped items to fall off the edge of the map and spawn near a living player. This I did not know existed. I always see items fall off the mountain, but they never go anywhere. They always stay where they are. They never really spawn somewhere else, but apparently that was a thing. And they also changed kicking a basketball through a soccer net no longer counts as a goal. Only soccer balls count. This I don't understand. You should be able to kick both balls, but fuck it. I mean, if you guys want to be official and make it only a soccer thing, fuck it. It's not really a big deal. If it's like that though, at least let us shoot the basketballs inside the basketball nets or something, because I've seen a couple of basketball hoops and I'm trying to play ball with my boys, but you know, I can't do it. I can only play soccer, but whatever. They also fixed some bug fixes with the weapons. So apparently they improved the accuracy of the grenade arcs when you throw them. I thought that they were pretty accurate, but you know, apparently they're gonna fix that a little bit. They're gonna also fix the issue which allowed players to switch between two scoped weapons without leaving the scoped view. I heard about this one, but I was not able to do it. But I'm glad that they fixed it, because when someone told me I was able to do it, I wasn't able to do it. But when they told me I was able to do it, I was like, wow, how can I do this? But it didn't work for me, so it wasn't a big deal from them fixing this. But now for the next one, apparently when you got Boogie Bomb, there was a bug where your weapon disappears for a short time after the effects of the Boogie Bomb was already worn off. So that's like a double stun, and I'm glad that they fixed this, because when you get hit with the Boogie Bomb, it's already in quite enough time fucking stunned. So if you're stunned for a lot longer time than that, you know, you're dead, you're dying, dunzo. Alright, so for the next one, they also reduced the delay between throwing a grenade and switching to another weapon. I did not really notice a huge delay between these, but apparently that had to be fixed, and I'm glad that they worked on that. You know, everything that they work on, I'm pretty sure it's for the best of the game. I don't think that Epic Games is going to ruin a great game. But now for the general part of this, they fixed Shadowplay Highlights now records player knockdowns. I hope that it records the knockdowns that I do and not the knockdowns that I have. You know, not when I get knocked down. But, you know, I'm pretty sure that they're talking about when I get knockdowns, and that's going to be very good, you know, just for quick recording purposes. It says quitting a match early will no longer award stat or challenge progress. I thought that was already a thing, but apparently it wasn't, and now it is. And also progress will only be awarded when a player leaves and after they are eliminated or have won. So that's very good, that as soon as you die, you can leave the game, and you don't have the struggle of the struggle of having to see your teammates play. That's something that I really need in the game, because I can't just get into a random squad, die, and watch them play. That's the most boring thing in the world. I need to get to the next game and hopefully get those stats for that game. So yeah, the next one is going to be players in NA region can now choose between East and West Coast servers, and that is a big deal, because I feel like that's going to change the game completely. You're going to have different players in different servers. You know, it's going to suck when you're going to try to play with a friend on the West servers, but you know, it's not a big deal. Just choose a server and stick to it. It's not a big deal. Now for the next one, it says that players can no longer purchase the Battle Pass X10 tier bundle when at or above Battle Pass tier 65. We fixed this on January 19th, and affected players have been compensated. So now for the next one, they fixed an issue which caused the client to lock up after alt-tabbing on PC. And yes, this actually was a thing that happened to me all the time when I was trying to stream and change music in between games. This would happen all the time, and you know, I'm just glad that they fixed this up. The next thing, it says that players can now mute party members from the screen lobby. If you're playing from the screen lobby, that means you're playing with one of your friends. I don't know why you're going to want to mute one of your friends, but whatever, it happens, I understand. Now they added a auto decline friend request as a new option for PC players on the social widget. When enabled, friend requests will be auto declined. Enabling this option will decline all pending friend requests. This is good for streamers. I was once watching a stream where somebody was streaming and they were getting so many notifications from the friend requests, because there's a girl that speaks to you as soon as you get one. It's kind of cool, you know, when it plays one time, but when you're a streamer and there's a lot of people constantly adding you just to troll you, that can get annoying, and I see why they would have to fix this. So apparently they were holding this from the people that didn't buy the game, but now they're gonna be able to allow all people to see the notifications from friend and party invites. I figured that was already a thing. I don't know why that's not a thing, but fuck it. Now they also fixed some audio. They lowered the sounds of some of the things that honestly I saw that they were a little bit too loud, and I'm glad that they fixed this, because I personally wanted to individually fix some of the sounds, but I couldn't, because you obviously can't change, you know, some of these details of the game. You know, you could change the master volume, you could change the fucking effect volume, but you can't change the skydive volume. So, you know, I'm glad that they fixed this. Big thumbs up on their end for actually noticing that. Maybe there was a lot of players complaining, but I'm glad that they got to it. Now they also fixed music from dance emotes overlapping. You know, I never really noticed it too much, but I can see where this can happen and how it can be annoying. Glad that they fixed that as well. Now they're saying that loot chest audio is no longer hushed by pickaxe impact sound effects. So they're saying that while you're chopping down with the pickaxe, it's not gonna be you're gonna be able to hear the loot chest. That's a very good thing. Now they also added some loot spawns to the haunted hills, some more loot spawns, like I would say. That's actually a good thing because there's a lot of places like Wailing Woods and haunted hills that are not very good for loot. They don't have a lot of things to offer, and I feel like they should offer a lot more things. But you know, I understand that they want to put the loot where the big areas are. That way the players that are more ballsy will get more items and you know, get rewarded for going to the high populated areas where people always go. Now they fixed a couple of things throughout the world. It's crazy to me because I feel like if I knew all of these bugs before these fixes, I would have been so OP at the game. But you know, I really did not know any of these. Like, most of these are completely new to me and I've never really noticed them in the game. But there are some that I'm like, wow, I'm so glad that they fixed this because I noticed it as well. The only one that I'm going to be reading from here is, you know, the last one. Scoring a goal in the soccer stadium will now show proper visual effects. I'm a big fan of these soccer stadiums and soccer games. You know, when you carry everybody in an area and you just want to relax and wait for the storm to come in, you know, a quick little soccer game is a good way. A quick little soccer game is a good way to pass time, and I'm super glad that they added it to the game. Thank you, Epic Games. You know, these are some wonderful patch notes. The rest of the patch notes are just the save the world ones, which I'm not, you know, a big fan. Not that I'm not a big fan of. I actually haven't played it, but I'm not gonna buy it. I really like the PvP aspect of any game, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. You know, if you guys want to take the time out of your day to read this and get a more in-depth look at it, I know I didn't go over everything, but you know, this is Neji, and I'm out. Peace.
I count big bucks.
Oh my god, Ronnie.
I count big bucks. Keep a thing tuck. We could get up, nigga, we could get up. Yeah, chopper leave a nigga doing sit-ups. That's your hoe out for that bitch, she brought her sister. And I hit it till the morning, then I dipped up. Yeah, dripped up. Yeah, bitch, I'm raked up.